Hello everyone, and welcome to Travel Eorzea, a series that explores the beautiful world of Final Fantasy XIV through the lens of its players. My name is Alex, and on today's episode, we'll be joined by Lily Nixelle from Faerie as she travels with us to her favorite place in A Realm Reborn.
My name is Lily Nixelle from the Faerie server, and probably my favorite zone within Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, is the East Shroud within the Black Shroud. To me, it just seems like it's so easy to revisit with a combination of the Sanctum of the 12, like attending the Eternal Bonding ceremonies whenever there's one going on, or just going back to do the Beast Tribe quests with the Sylph. It's like a point with the original areas that's always revisited. I remember when I first started my first hunting log at this point, and then just kind of progressing from there and just really being able to see how far that I've come playing the game and how far the game itself has come as well. I think absolutely agriculture is going to be the biggest trade within Gridania and the Black Shroud. Because, like, of course, the honey yard, so beekeeping is definitely the biggest one. And I'd imagine, like, of course, because botanist also starts in Gridania, so logging, of course, is probably going to be a big trade. But I think that with the East Shroud, it's a little bit less of a dichotomy than it's more than just straight progression, because it's like you start in the really mild, kind of standard Black Shroud area with like the Honey Yard and the Hawthorn Hut. It's just like a really kind of traditional forest and like what you see in a lot of like fantasy settings. But then as you progress, you can even see it like in the atmosphere. It's just gradually gets darker and darker until it turns straight purple. Once you get into the Sylphlands from all like the, I guess it would be like the lightning energy and stuff, because that's like their element. In particular, the Goldleaf Deus, which is located like way to the north and east of the East Shroud, is just really neat, because if you take the chance to kind of look and see like the condition that it's in and its location, it sort of feels like it almost tells a story. You can see the lightning symbol that's representative of the sylphs located like in the back of the platform there, and it's really interesting. It's like totally disheveled, totally overrun with like aggressive the sylphid mobs. You can see that there's like chairs and even like stairs going up to the platform, where it almost kind of feels like it's a callback to when the Gridanians and the sylphs kind of had like a peaceful union, and it's just really kind of eerie and ominous to see it in the state that it currently is in. With the sylphs, I think, to me, they stand out among the beast tribes because they're so unique just in their mannerisms, and the fact that they're still kind of like that draw to maintain that relationship with the Gridanians. And to me, that just kind of stood out among the rest of the beast tribes. Like, just the whole environment around it is really, really fascinating to me. They're just like my favorite beast tribe, and their primal Ramu is one of my favorite primals. So they're in the top list for that for me. Another draw to the East Shroud to me is visiting the Sanctum of the 12, because I really just like having the opportunity to spend time with my friends that I've made in the game and being able to even meet new friends from the ceremonies. And it's just really a chance to kind of take a little respite from all of the raiding and the roulettes and such, and just being able to really enjoy the social aspect of the game. I also really like the treants because, just for whatever reason, I like the idea of a giant sentient tree just kind of aggressively patrolling the area and attacking anybody who's kind of just passing by. Like, it just feels so appropriate for the sort of unforgiving nature of the Black Shroud as a whole. It's not entirely exclusive to the East Shroud, but, you know, tension and what that means and what that brings. It's always really exciting to come across that. And I remember in particular, there was one instance where, you know, the fate that's associated with tension actually appeared within the Sylphlands by the Moonspore Grove, I believe it was. And just like having that atmospheric effect with that fate in that area, it was just really intense for me. And it was really fun. Actually, one of my best friends in the game, we met while fate farming, and she saw that I was leveling my conjurer at the time, so I think she wanted to heal her, and she invited me to the party, and it was back in June. We still play almost daily since then. Just the small interactions like that really kind of help to set some really great foundations for like friendships in the game. Personally, this zone to me is just absolute nostalgia. Like, my very first class when I picked up this game was Archer, and to this day I still play Bard primarily, so it's just really kind of like a home point for me in that regard.